Hey, good morning. Welcome to Resource Prepping. I'm your host, Greg. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate that. Thank you for your comments. Very insightful. I also appreciate that. Have you been following the Rittenhouse trial up there in Wisconsin? Not going to get into guilty or innocent, right or wrong. I want you to focus on who is outside the courthouse and what signs they are holding up. For or against, who do they represent? You will see the most common will be the leftist signage, the liberal nuts out there, the howler monkeys screaming in your face for all types of reasons. And that's my point today. In an SHTF, and I believe it's coming, the howler monkeys that you see on TV could very easily be your neighbors up the street. It's not going to be the Russians, a Red Dawn scenario, or anything else like that. It's going to be an SHTF that the unprepared will come after the prepared. Hat in hand saying, would you, could you please? And if not, the people that you may be watching the Sunday NFL game with could be the person kicking in your door saying, I want your stuff. And you've heard me talk about this before. But the people that are holding the signs up now, protesting against Mr. Rittenhouse and his actions, are the same screaming banshees that will be coming down your street, screaming at you, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? You're a prepper, so you must be hoarding food. Give it to us. That's what I believe will actually happen. And that's what I believe sees coming, because this administration and the unelected officials are absolutely making certain to divide this country, not unite us, just the opposite. So my advice to you is, if they're not part of your group, mum's the word. You don't have anything, you don't own anything, you don't need anything, and you certainly don't need them knowing your business. And if they're not in your area, you owe them nothing. These people that are in your face for whatever reason, you don't owe them anything. You really don't. They could be yelling at you, get this, get that, don't get this, don't get that. Walk away. Those people have nothing to say to you of importance other than let me aggravate you and get in your business. So that's the one thing. The other thing you should be looking at very carefully and just watching, not panicking over, but it looks like Russia and Ukraine are getting ready to duke it out. Once again, Russia has 100,000 soldiers and tanks and vehicles along the Ukrainian border. Ukraine in turn is escalating their military and are saying, we're ready for you, let's go. So, Ukraine is not part of NATO, but it is very vital to that area. And once again, the first time this buildup happened, after Joe was elected, he got the okay for the Nord Stream pipeline to give Russia extra money in their treasury by shipping fuel to the Europeans while he cuts our own. Now, Nord Stream 2, an additional pipeline, has been put on hold, and lo and behold, here comes the arms race again. Think that's going to have an effect? I think the Russians are playing the game of give me or I will. And of course, this weak administration is saying, okay, you can have it. Doesn't mean anything to us that we're going broke. So get ready for that. Now, on the flip side of that same coin, if they're saying, I don't give a damn what deal you offer, we want Ukraine and their propane fields and their natural gas fields, and they're going to be part of us once again, because 1/3 of Ukraine is actually populated by Russians who went in there to breed them out years ago. They may say, we want you back, and we're going to enforce that. You may be looking at some sort of retaliation. I don't know what this idiot's going to do, but it's nothing good. But China is looking at it very carefully. Will they in turn say they didn't do anything and Beijing Biden is not going to stop us from Taiwan, and if the United States doesn't interfere, Australia, Japan is no match for them. So there's very real consequences on everything that's happening that's in the news now. My suggestion to you is shut your mouth. Don't say a word as to what you're doing. You could say, yeah, I got a cool 22 or something like that, and talk over football or, the PTA or whatever it is. But mum's the word. You can share. Hey, John Doe, have you made yourself right with God today? Have you asked for forgiveness of your sins? Are you baptized? Can I help you figure out a way for your salvation? You can always share that. Thanks for liking and subscribing. You have a good day. Greg out.